Greetings, people of the VOD! So once again, I forgot to turn on the recording at the start of this stream, so you're joining us a little bit into it. Apologies for that. But we are today playing AI Dungeon, which is a randomly generated text adventure game, and we're going to be playing it, role-playing as Lucian Flavius. It's going to be weird, hopefully going to be wonderful. And yeah, should be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to switch you back across the screen with camera now, where we've already loaded up this, which is AI Dungeon, and we put it on the custom mode, and I'm going to start typing in the prompt in a second. I'm just going to ping the rest of the people on the Discord, which is what I was doing when I remembered that I'd forgotten to turn on the recording. So, you are Lucian Flavius. I can see all these tentacles and things. Oh, hi, Shiva. Welcome to the stream. So, you are Lucian Flavius. Hello, I'm Lucian Flavius. You are a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician. Though you suppose that's more of a hobby. You are an Imperial. Imperial, let's spell that right. Imperial from the Imperial City in Cyrodiil. You are 21 years old, with blonde hair, blue eyes, and a goatee. I'm just going to go a short beard. And a short beard. What else should we say? You are here in Skyrim on an academic expedition. Ooh, a gling. Thanks so much for the follow, Dejimi. You are here in Skyrim on an academic expedition. But as you are a terrible fighter, you need someone to travel with and protect you. Will Tiny Lucian be able to come out and play during this? Oh, go on then, since you asked so nicely. Let's find him. Tiny Lucian, where are you? Here we are. Let me go back to screen with camera. Here he is. Tiny Lucian's here. Everybody loves Tiny Lucian, although he is now blocking the text a bit. But there you go. In fact, you can hang on there. Right, so I think that's fine. I can't think of any more details that we need. Oh, yes, I can. You are having dinner in the Dead Man's Drink in the town of Falkreath. There we go. You are Lucian Flavius, you're a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard. And something of a musician, though you suppose that's more of a hobby. You are an Imperial from the Imperial City in Cyrodiil. You are 21 years old with blonde hair, blue eyes, and a short beard. You are here in Skyrim on an academic expedition. But as you are a terrible fighter, you need someone to travel with and protect you. You are having dinner in the Dead Man's Drink in Falkreath. The AI does already know what Skyrim is because it's trained on Elder Scrolls fanfiction as much as anything else. So you are here in Skyrim, but I will add a detail on that. You're here in Skyrim, a cold and snowy place on an academic expedition. But as you're a terrible fighter, you need Right, and you need someone to follow you. Having dinner in the Dead Man's Drink in the town of Falkreath. I think we're all good. Right. Let's get started. And the AI has already gotten itself confused because it's gone, I am Lucian Flavius, he says. Who the heck is he? Reroll that. Hello, says a voice at your table. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Oh, hello, is what we shall say. Oh, what's your name? My name is Neloth. It means the dreamer in High Rock. Look who we've found! Oh, hey, Chaz the medic, welcome! So, we've found Neloth. Of course, Lucian wouldn't necessarily know who that is at this stage. It's a pleasure to meet you, Neloth. I don't normally do this, but do you have a moment to talk? Of course, says Neloth. I'm not busy. Now, it's not ended with speech marks here, because if I click the next button, it'll continue to generate text, and it'll continue to do that forever. So I can either interject now, or I can let it just carry on. But he said, of course I'm not busy. Now, you know what would be fitting here? What would work really well in this situation? Would be if we went over to the YouTubes. Let's see. Do let me know if the volume's wrong. Of course, said Neloth. I'm not busy. Oh, good. My name is Lucian Flavius. I'm a scientist, philosopher, amateur wizard, and something of a musician. Though I suppose that's more of a hobby. An educated man, said Neloth. I'm a wizard myself. Well, a wizard in training. I'm certainly not as powerful as Master Nelas, but he thinks I have promise. What's happening now? How? This isn't what Neloth is like? It must be a different Neloth. Splendid! Young Neloth. Time-travelling Neloth. I don't know. Hello, Nix89. Welcome. I'm here in Skyrim on an expedition. Academic, mainly. What brings you to Falkreath? We're studying the local beasts and wildlife. Really? I haven't seen you around the college. What's your field of study? Now, I'm just going to change we're to I'm. Because you can do that. You can edit what the AI said to try and make it be more appropriate. So I'm going to keep most of it because I don't want to mess too much with the story that's being generated. But I'll just change it to I'm. Oh, all sorts. I find the province simply fascinating. The flora, the fauna, the ruins, both Dwemer and Nordic. The architecture, the politics. The College of Falkreath is my favourite college. Sounds like you've been studying hard. Well, I've been doing my research. The trouble is, I'm really not much of a fighter. I know a few spells and can just about swing a sword. But beyond that, I'm pretty useless in combat. Skyrim's no place for a milk drinker like me. Not on my own. Anyway. You get up and walk towards Neloth. What are you doing? He asks nervously. Oh! Sorry. It's just a bit loud in here. Anyway, I'm looking for someone to travel with. Of course, the music's changed. Let's go back and have it again. Neloth seems to consider it. Well, I'm not sure. I've never been out of Skyrim, and I'm a shy man. I don't mingle well with people. Marvellous. Neither do I. I'm sure we're going to make a great team. See you, Milan Kuma. You know, I think I'd like to come with you. Oh, splendid. This is going to be quite the adventure. Neloth and you agree to meet up at the stables tomorrow. The next day, you meet Neloth at the stables. Hello, he says nervously. Shh. What happens then? Oh, look who I found. It is Grey. She says hi. Give her tummy a tickle. She holds my arm. Little kick. Right, okay. Down you hop. Let's give her those treats. So there were 5 treats, weren't there? So Grey, these treats are from Petra, Czech, Bard, Words Without Rules, and Laura Wolfsong. Here you go. And one more. Enjoy. She gets treats. Do. Sorry, I'll try not to get in the way. An emo-only chap. I am in the way. You enjoy? Yes? Good. Good. She says thank you. Right. On we go. He says nervously. Shush, we're being watched. You point to a figure in the shadows. Do you see him? Neloth squints at the shadow. I see him. He's been following me for weeks. Don't know what he wants, but he seems rather suspicious. I don't know what this is about. Oh, yes, I do. Neloth. Indeed he does. What should we do? Nothing. Neloth sits down and starts eating an apple. I'm not doing anything, so neither are you. Should we go and say hello? Do you know, looking at him... No, I know. He's a funny-looking Khajiit. I've never seen that shade of blue. I'd say he's more of a turquoise colour, Neloth says without looking up from his apple. Whatever colour he is, he's up to something. Let's go and ask him what he's doing. Neloth slowly finishes his apple before dropping the core on the ground. He stands up and heads over to the Khajiit. "Hey you," he says. "Hello, my friend," says the Khajiit. Now I've switched to story mode here to actually write the response because I want to tell the IED what's going on. The AI what's going on. "My name is Inigo." "What are you doing here?" "Me? Nothing. I'm just a traveler, looking to make his way in the world." "Why were you following..." No, that's come out in capitals. "Why are you following me?" "I'm not," he says. "I'm just a traveler, looking to make his way in the world." Neloth sighs. "You're following me," he says. "No, he's following me." "I'm not," he says. "Shut up, you idiotic idiot," Neloth yells. "Why are you calling me an idiot?" Inigo asks, offended. "I think we should all calm down and work this out over tea and sweet rolls. See you, Black Cat." "I'm sorry I called you an idiot," Neloth says. "So you admit that you were calling me an idiot?" Inigo asks, smiling. "No!" Neloth screams. Put a sweet roll in Neloth's mouth. Neloth, still screaming, begins to foam at the mouth. "It's a simple question," Inigo says. "Yes or no? Are you a giant idiot?" No one here is an idiot. How about we all sit down and have a nice bit of lunch? Yes? Yes. Hydrate. Thank you, Savta. Neloth stops screaming and thinks for a moment. "Fine," he says, "but I'm buying." Wonderful. This is amazing. You all sit down and have lunch. "What do you think?" Neloth asks. "I think we should all travel together. Inigo seems like a lovely chap." "I think so too," Neloth says. The three of you walk off into the distance. Grey wants to go out, so I'll just let her out. One sec. Come on, let's go. Right. Best friend squad away. So where should we go? What should we do? We have all of Skyrim before us. What are your thoughts, friends? I would just say, I can see you saying we need Kaiden. We could try introducing Kaiden a bit later on, but I'm loath to give the AI too many NPCs to keep track of at this stage. So, and also making them all sound realistic and giving the right characteristics is going to be difficult. So, let's maybe just stick to Neloth and Inigo for now. Blackreach, go to Helgen, go to Loreas Farm and meet Cicero, search for a dragon to slay, or a giant to take his toe, go to the Cloud District, Riften, So many options here. I second Helgen. Go to Solitude and buy sweet rolls. College of Winterhold? That could be interesting. A Dwemer Ruin. A Dwemer Ruin! That makes the most sense. A Dwemer Ruin. Because that's what Lucian's here to see. Let's go and find a Dwemer Ruin. So do find a Dwemer Ruin to explore. Here we are, Neloth says as you arrive at a large dwarven tower. Shush! Inigo says. Do you hear that? You listen closely. What do we hear? It sounds like wing beats. I think it's a frost mummy, Neloth says. Let's kill it! Are you sure? Inigo says. Come on! I didn't know frost mummies had wings. Most of them don't, Neloth says, but this one does. Let's kill it. Inigo shrugs and the three of you head inside. A huge frost mummy blocks our path. Hello, it says. Hang on, I'll do a better voice. Hello, it says. I am Turi. I am the guardian of this ruin. We're here to kill you. I don't know what to do now. God, well, we've just said we're here to kill you. So, the frost mummy. No, what happens now? The frost. No, Lucian says. No, let's be realistic. Steady on a second. Maybe we can talk about this. No, no talking. Sorry. No, no talking, Turi says, swinging his club at you. Out the way, Tiny Lucian. Right then, this one maybe? Okay. Swing my sword. Sorry, swing. Attack Turi with sword. You strike at the mummy's foot, severing the toes. Oh dear, Neloth says. Oh no, this is Neloth. Oh dear, Neloth says, and begins casting a spell. No, don't! I don't know why, no don't. Why have I said no don't? Shoot it. Inigo. With pleasure, Inigo says, shooting the mummy in the foot. That's not how you treat a guest! Turi yells, smashing Inigo into a nearby pillar. Inigo! Heal. Inigo. You begin casting a healing spell. Stop! Neloth yells, and you feel a wave of energy explode from him, cancelling your spell. Neloth! Neloth! Why? He's too far gone. Insane. I'm sorry. Neloth slaps you and you fall to the floor. I didn't want it to be like this, he says. Cast a fire spell at Neloth. I'm not having this. This is betrayal. Neloth screams as the flames engulf him and he dies. Ha! Churi laughs. You killed his love. Now it's my turn. Look behind you. Inigo screams and impales Churi through the head. Ha! He yells. He was my favourite. You nod. I think I'm going to sit down. Oh, this has worked out better than I possibly hoped. What a story! Okay, so Inigo's still injured, so heal Inigo. No, hang on. Sit down and heal Inigo. It's done, Inigo says. We killed the mummy. You nod. And Neloth, you say. Inigo shakes his head. Why did Neloth betray us? The Daedra wanted him to. They're mad. You nod. You're not mad, are you? Inigo asks nervously. Of course not, you reply. I'm just eccentric. Inigo smiles. Well, I'll be on my way, he says. Thank you for your help. Of course, you reply. Inigo turns and leaves the room. Inigo! Wait! What is it? Do you have any advice on how to beat a powerful enemy who's attacking a small group of allies? I do, he says. I think it will take several weeks for you to properly explain it to me. We'd better continue traveling together. Very well, he says. Let's be off. You turn and begin walking to a different section of the dungeon. Cast Candlelight. You light the magical candle, illuminating the darkness. What are you doing? Inigo asks. It's dark, you say simply. That's what the torches are for. This light is prettier. Inigo shakes his head. You're weird, he says. You continue walking down the corridor. Suddenly, you notice something to your left. What do we notice, guys? What do we notice to our left? Your thoughts in the chat. Tell me. What's on our left? Clive, Bob Ross, Skeleton, Kaiden, a Centurion, the Ghost of Neloth, Adwema Centurion, Zora, We're getting several votes for Centurion. So I think we're going to go with... Oh, no, hang on. Ghost of Neloth, Sweet Roll, Spider, Ghost of Neloth or Clive, Doomswafar, Nelas, Neloth. We've got lots of Neloth's Vengeful Ghost. Do you know what? I'm going to put this to a poll. New poll. What is to our left? Neloth's Vengeful Ghost, a Dwemer, Centurion, Clive, the Horse. There you go. 3 options. You've got 1 minute to vote. Go for it. Vote away. Get voting. It's in the poll above the chat. So you've got Neloth's Vengeful Ghost, a Dwemer Centurion, or Clive the Horse. 14 votes for Neloth. Okay, you guys are definitely in favour of it being Neloth's Vengeful Ghost. Okay, I don't think that's going to go any differently to that, but let's see. I'll let the vote run out. 20 votes for Neloth's Vengeful Ghost. Okay. It's pretty clear how that poll's going to go, so... It's Neloth's Ghost! Where? Inigo asks, looking around. To our left! I can't see him, Inigo says. Oh, maybe he's to the right. Inigo looks over. Neloth's ghost appears from the gloom. You are here to free me from my torment, aren't you? He asks. Why did you betray us? The Daedra made me. No, they didn't. Well, I wanted more power. That's no excuse. You're right. It isn't. I hope you're really sorry. I am. Neloth's ghost disappears. Let's go, Inigo says, walking off down the corridor. You follow him, leaving the dungeon behind you. Oh. So where do we go now then, guys? It looks like we completed the dungeon. I guess that's that. I don't know, I thought we might find something Dwemer, but no, we're gone. Well, let's ask Inigo. Where do you want to go, Inigo? Inigo looks around. We could head to Riften, he says. I have a friend there, and she has a nice place by the lake. You raise an eyebrow. Sounds like an adventure. See, is that just a sheer fluke? Or does the AI somehow know that Inigo is associated with Riften? I guess probably if there'd been enough fanfics featuring Inigo, it's probably got an idea of his character. I don't know. But it's quite impressive. Anyway. I'll race you there, Inigo says, turning and sprinting off. You quickly follow after him. Now let's just confirm. We're sprinting from a Dwemer ruin near Falkreath to Riften. That is a heckin' long sprint. But there we go. Follow, race, Inigo to Riften. Inigo runs ahead of you, laughing as he goes. Wait! You yell, sprinting after him. He looks over his shoulder at you and laughs before turning back around. I'll just let it continue. Hey, Crumbled Sanity! Yes, it is a rather wonderful community. You chase him all the way to Riften. What happens when we arrive in Riften? I don't know. So, who is your friend you wanted us to see? No way! No way! A lady by the name of Zora, Inigo says. You walk through the city streets, Inigo chatting away next to you. Eventually you reach the other side of town and Inigo stops. Is this Zora's house? This is the dragon model, Crumbled Sanity. I am using it already. Inigo shakes his head. She lives a bit further in, he says. It's more secluded. He walks past the first few houses before heading down a dirt road. Follow Inigo. Inigo to Zora's house. After a few minutes, you approach a nice-looking home. Inigo knocks on the door and it swings open. Zora, he calls. Are you home? He walks into the house. Cautiously follow Inigo into the house because there's spooky music going on now and we never know what's going to happen. As soon as you enter the house, Zora leaps out from around a corner, stabbing you in the chest with a dagger. Heal myself and run away. Use healing magic and run away. You concentrate and the dagger turns to dust as it falls out of your chest. You gasp, surprised that Zora would attempt to kill you. Get her! Inigo yells, drawing his sword. Why are you attacking us? Because the Brotherhood wanted me to, Zora yells, running away. Inigo chases her while you follow more slowly, still trying to process what happened. Brotherhood? Does she mean the Dark Brotherhood? Inigo turns to look at you as you speak. Yes, the Dark Brotherhood. They wanted to hire me, but I refused, so they decided to send an assassin instead. But that's not very nice. Inigo stares at you. The Dark Brotherhood are not known for their niceness. Suddenly, Zora bursts through a window at the far end of the room, leaping through it and running off. Let her go. We'll never catch her now. What? Inigo asks. Are you serious? After what she... the voice has gone weird. After what she did? We can't... We can't... I can't say it. How does Inigo say can't? We can't just let her go. I can't really do the voice anyway. I'm just trying. I'm sure We'll meet her again at some point. Inigo looks annoyed, but nods. Fine, he says, but I'm not letting this go unpunished. He sprints off in the opposite direction Zora went, towards his own home. Right, fine, well, I'm not letting him go on his own. Follow. Look, Tiny Lucine, you're doing really well, but if you could just wait over there. Follow Inigo. DM Smart Blue Cat. I don't have any way of contacting I don't have a DM for Smart Blue Cat, but I guess I could arrange for someone to send him a link to the VOD, maybe. I'm sure he's too busy to watch this sort of thing. You follow Inigo's house. You walk into Inigo's home, a small but sturdy log cabin. There is a large bed against the wall with a chest of drawers next to it. That is not how you spell that, but fine. Inigo? Are you here? There is a quiet yelp from the chest. You walk towards it and open it to find Inigo curled up inside it. What are you doing in there? Hiding from you, Inigo says, inching out of the chest. You're going to kill me. You raise an eyebrow. I would never kill you, Inigo. You're my friend. Welcome back, Mikan Kuma. You've missed a heck of a lot of plot twistery. You're friends with the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, he sends Yoda. You are friends with the Dark Brotherhood, and they want, and to kill me they want. If I fix, I sits, exactly. I'm not friends with the Dark Brotherhood. They're trying to kill me too. Well, that's different, Inigo says. I'm sorry. I just got scared. Inigo stands up. I didn't really think you were a friend of the Dark Brotherhood. Ooh, Grey wants to come back in. I'll let her in. Right, so what's happening? That's okay. We all get scared sometimes. Sorry, this music is a bit loud. I'll just turn it down a smidge. Oh, gosh. I sure do. I'm scared of my own parents, Inigo says. They ground me if I do anything that's even slightly out of line. You laugh. You're a funny cat. Inigo. Hi, Lit the Bandit. The cat is Grey. Grey is my friend. She's nice. She's my cat. I got her when I was 16. I try, Inigo says, grinning. So what's with Zora? Did you kill her? She tried to kill me first, you say indignantly. Inigo stares at you. She got away. But who could possibly want me dead? My Inigo voice is whatever the heck it ends up being. It probably is vaguely East European, possibly a bit of Scottish and Irish thrown in there. How should I know? Inigo says. I don't even... I can't... I had the voice a bit at the start. I've completely lost it now. I don't even know who you are. I'm me, you say, confused. Inigo shakes his head. I think we need to find out who is trying to have me killed. Do you have any ideas? Oh no, this is him. Do you have any ideas? You think for a moment. Any enemy of the Dark Brotherhood is a possible suspect. You're sure one of their victims must have someone who's out for revenge? No, the AI's got that wrong. Let's refresh that. It's now decided I'm a member of the Dark Brotherhood. You are probably right, Inigo says. But I need to ask, why were you coming to kill me? Inigo, I was never coming to kill you. I will never try to kill you. I promise. Inigo has gone a bit loopy in this. It's Zora, isn't it? Inigo asks accusingly. She sent you to kill me. Inigo, I think you need to lie down. She didn't send you, Inigo asks, looking shocked. But why would you try to kill me then? I told you, Zora attacked me first. Look, we're getting nowhere with this. We need to find out where the Dark Brotherhood are hiding. Inigo sighs and nods. Fine, he says. Let's go. Inigo walks out of his house and you follow him towards the hills. Do look for the Dark Brotherhood. You walk towards the hills, but Inigo stops you. This is as far as I go, he says. I've never been much of a fan of heights. That's fine. We won't go up the hills then. Why did I was following him? Fine, Inixo says. I'm going to correct that before it starts thinking his name is Inixo. Just make sure those assassins don't kill me. With that, he wanders back to his cabin, leaving you to go up the hills alone. Oh, we've got another bot. Let's just ban that one. There we go. Bot be gone. Hello, Bobzilla. Right, okay, so I know what we need to do then. Search the hills for the Dark Brotherhood. As you reach the top of the hills, you look down into a small valley. There is a small log cabin there, and several people wearing the exact same armor as the man you killed at the tavern. We didn't, did we? I don't think we killed anyone in the tavern. We haven't been to the I've definitely not killed anyone in the tavern. Oh, hydrate. I think the AI is confused. The same armor as Neloth. Doing very well today, thank you, Bobzilla. Okay, so we're going with the same armor as Neloth. Sneak up towards the people. As you reach the bottom of the hill, you notice one of them lying in front of the door to the cabin. You draw your dagger and go towards the man lying down. No, hang on. Listen to what the people are saying to each other. Because I don't want to necessarily start stabbing people just yet. Let's find out who these people are before we murder them. You walk towards the man and kneel down next to him. You lean in close to his ear and listen to what he's saying. He's late, the man says. Keep listening. Probably dead. Probably dead, another voice says. You know what they're like. Should we go and check? The man you're leaning over stands up and turns to face you. Hide. You quickly jump backwards and draw your dagger. You swing it at the man, who easily dodges out of the way. He draws his own sword and strikes at you, which you also dodge. What do I do? Okay. Can we talk about this? Talk about what? The man asks. I'm here to kill you, and I will. That's it. Perhaps I could give you some money instead? The man shakes his head. I'm not some sort of mercenary, he says. Well. How about a sweet roll and some nicely aged cheese? The man looks at you, clearly hungry. Is it any good? He asks. The best, you say. I don't have much use for money where I'm going. No, but I bet you have use for some tasty cheese. The man pauses and considers your offer. Fine, he says. Let's see. You quickly pull out your bread and cheese and start eating. So what's your name then? Camilla, the woman says, sitting down on the grass. I'm no knight, Camilla says, and I'm not really a fighter. I can see that. Tell me, Camilla, how did you end up working for the Dark Brotherhood? I was taken in by a bandit when I was just a girl, Camilla says. He raised me and trained me. When I was 16, he was killed in a raid, so I took over leading the band. And then you were recruited by the Dark Brotherhood? Oh no, Camilla says. The AI doesn't know what to say. Alter, undo, or try again. And yes, the jingling you hear is Grey settling down back on her. There's some of my clothes down in the bottom left, and she's comfortable on them. Yeah, okay. Well then, this was lovely. Do you think you could promise... No. So, would you mind telling me who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill me? I would, she says. Before you can react, Camilla stabs you through the heart. You gasp as blood comes out of your mouth. What? Heal myself quickly. Seems to be making a habit of getting stabbed in the chest. You take out a health potion and chug it down. Your wound heals, leaving just the scar. That was a nice try, Camilla says, but I'm much too good. But I gave you cheese! Well, thanks anyway, Camilla says. Camilla runs her sword through your chest again, killing you instantly. Well, that's that then. Well, it's a good job I auto-saved. F9. Camilla slashes at you, cutting open your leg. You're weak, Camilla says. Burn her with a fire spell, I guess. You conjure up a fireball and throw it at Camilla. She sidesteps, but not enough to avoid the blast. Her armor is set alight, and she screams in pain. That's what you get for being so rude. You slash at Camilla, cutting open her stomach. She collapses backwards and starts crawling away. You step towards her, but then you hear a voice in your head. Shh! Don't kill her! Shh! Lucian? Lucian! Don't kill her! Whatever you do, don't kill Camilla. Oh, all right then. You drop your weapons to the ground and raise your hands up. No, that's not what I meant. No, and who's Jim and Neo? No, definitely not. No, this isn't what I intended to happen. And when you're telling me what actions I'm going to say, I'm going to change that. Knock her. You knock Camilla unconscious with the hilt of your sword. Okay. On with the story. Sneak back towards the log cabin. You make your way back to the cabin and open the door. Inside you find Gascand lying on the floor. He looks at you, terrified. Please. Please. No, hang on. Bonjour, je m'appelle Gascon. Please, he begs. Hello there. I'm Lucien. Posture check. Who are you? Please, don't kill me, Gascon begs. I'm not here to kill you, you say. I'm here to join you. Join me? Join you in a scintillating conversation. Gascon looks at you, confused. You want to have a conversation? He asks. No, this isn't Inigo's home. This is the log cabin where we found the Dark Brotherhood assassins. You know, there were a bunch of them, and we ended up getting into a fight with Camilla. Look, there is a small log cabin, and several people wearing the same armor as Neloth. So this is not Inigo's home. This is a log cabin where we found, and there were people, so I was sneaking back to find the other people and see what's going on. Of course. Was it you who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill me? Of course. Was it you who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill me? I don't know what you mean, Gascon says. You grab him by the collar and stare into his eyes. I think you're lying. No, I'm telling you the truth, I swear. Then who hired them, you ask? I don't know, Gascon says. Ooh, Detective Lucien. I think you do. I'm serious, Gascon says. I have no idea. They never told me their name. They gave me a name, but it was a fake one. They gave you a name? Who gave you a name? And who gave you a name? What did they look like? No one's slick like Gascon. Ooh, Detective Lucien, ooh, Detective Lucien, ooh, Detective Lucien, he's on the case. I can't remember what they look like, Gascon says. You must remember some detail about them. There was a nose, Gascon says. What was the nose like? See you call me Mammoth. Have a good night. It was long, Gascon says. Can you... Can you remember anything else about the nose? It had a wart on this side. What else can you tell me about this warty-nosed person? A clue? That's it, Gascon says. I'm sorry. You sigh and stand up. You walk outside and begin heading back to the inn. Alright. We're looking for a person with a long, warty nose. Where are they? Who are they? They could be anywhere. Any when. Who knows where they are? Who they are? How they are? Why they are? So many questions and only one man has the answers. And it's not Lucian. But we're going to try anyway. Right, okay. Ask the innkeeper if they have seen anyone with a long, warty nose. The innkeeper looks at you. What are you on about? He asks. The person who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill me. I need to find them. Have you seen anyone with a long, warty nose? It's a simple question. The innkeeper sighs before pulling a sword out from behind the counter and pointing at you. I have had enough of this today. Run away really quickly. You run away, but the innkeeper managed to stab you in the leg. You collapse to the floor in pain before he stabs you through the heart. Heal myself. This is a conspiracy! You concentrate and the pain goes away. You stand up, ready to fight. The innkeeper laughs. It's no use, he says. I'm not done with you yet. Look at his nose. Gelidity wants Ragnar the Red. His nose looks normal. What's so funny, you ask? You are, the innkeeper says. Alright. How about I sing you a song? Do you always sing before you kill someone? The innkeeper asks. Not always. I don't always sing before killing someone. But when I do, I sing Ragnar the Red. Ragnar the Red? The innkeeper asks. I'm not familiar with that one. It's a local favourite, and one of the first songs I ever learned. I'm still not familiar with it, the innkeeper says. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, oh no, hang on, I was looking up the lyrics, but I've got to show you what AI Dungeons just come up with. On the shores of Olafast did a fateful meeting take place, the meeting of Ragnar and Olaf, two men on a thieving chase. Ragnar was tall and fair, a striking fellow to be sure, while Olaf was short and fat, the kind of man who'd leave you disappointed on a barge. The two set off in pursuit of riches, each confident in their own way, yet only one would return from their adventure, the other one would be buried at sea. In a place called Gloomer, their barge was boarded by lawmen in the night. The pair were arrested and sentenced to death for their acts in the kingdom of Olafis. Olaf was a hand at escaping and planned to break out that night. Ragnar was a bit weary, but he could prove himself to his newfound friend. Now, we've run out of lines for the song, but I need to hear how this ends. pair waited until all was quiet and snuck down the halls with their tools for a jailbreak of sorts. Yet in the cells they found lawmen all dead in their beds, a gruesome sight. In the jailer's chambers they found him also dead, with a sickle in his head. Yet who killed the lawman and jailer? The pair never could truly find out. With the halls now suspiciously empty, the pair set to work on the cells, unlocking the doors and releasing who they could while still keeping quiet as mice. Finish the song and take a bow. Did that song really happen? The innkeeper asks. Say, no, not really. And knock him out with a punch to the head. You knock out the innkeeper and take all the keys. Then you set all the captives free. I can't thank you enough, one of them says. Who are you? I'm Lucian Flavius. I'm looking for someone with a long, warty nose. Have you seen anyone like that? No, the captive's right. Well, okay, so it turns out, obviously, the innkeeper was also working with the Dark Brotherhood because he tried to stab me in the heart. So I diffused the situation with a song and knocked him out and took his keys because it turned out the Dark Brotherhood were keeping captives here in the inn. So I've just saved them. That's what's happened here. Have you seen him? Not me, the captain says. You set him free, then head to your room where you find your bag and sword. Hello, Lucian. Count Grey says from behind you. Count Grey. Count Grey! You have a long and warty nose. It must be you who hired the Dark Brotherhood to kill me. I don't have a long and warty nose, Count Grey says. Count Grey is lying because they do, in fact, have a long and warty nose. Then who hired you, you ask? I did, says another voice. What? I don't know, but who's the other voice? So, Count Grey, who has the long and warty nose, hired the Dark Brotherhood, and Count Grey was then hired by someone else. Turn to whoever was speaking. You turn to see that the speaker is none other than... What? No! You can't do that. None other than yourself! Hello, Lucian. Your doppelganger says, I see you've met my dear friend, Count Grey. What? This is a twist. Join us next time for the next installment of Lucian Flavius versus AI Dungeon. No, we're going to do this now. We've got another hour left on the stream. We're going to do it. But you're me. I'm you, yes, your doppelganger says. Count Grey and your doppelganger grab you and drag you into the next room where you see 3 thugs waiting for you. Oh no! How in the world am I going to get out of this one? Hydrate. Quiet, prisoner. Count Grey says, your doppelganger and Count Grey drag you into the next room where you see another 3 thugs waiting for you. One of the thugs throws back their hood to reveal Inigo, who leaps into action to rescue you. Inigo, behind you, you cry. Hello, little prince, Inigo says. What are you doing here? I've been captured by myself and my cat. Please, I need your help. Oh, it's still going good. You've been captured by yourself and your cat? Inigo asks. That sounds like the start of a bad joke. It's true. Get me out of here. Inigo looks at you for a second, then nods. Okay, he says. Get him out of there. No, don't just tell them to. We need to fight our way out. Do you have a better idea? Inigo's right. It's better if he tells the thugs what to do, because then they're more likely to listen. I'm gonna let this just play out. What happens next? No, you say. Okay then, Inigo says. Guys, get him out of there. The thugs advance towards you and Inigo. You draw your sword and dagger. Throw fireballs at the thugs. One of the thugs rushes towards you, swinging his sword. Inigo, help! You cry. Inigo slices the throat of one of the thugs before stabbing another in the chest. Good, both thugs are down. Attack Count Grey. You stab Count Grey in the leg before he slams you into the floor and knocks the sword from your hand. Fool, Count Grey growls before taking your dagger and driving it through your chest. Heal myself. concentrate and the wound in your chest closes. I don't have time for this, Count Grey snarls before decapitating you with one swing of his sword. Heal yourself again. You concentrate and the wound in your neck closes. Count Grey swings his sword, cleaving your head in two. Okay, I think Lucian's done here. Let's reload our save. Okay, so we've got 2 deaths on the death count now. You stab at Count Grey, but he parries the blow. He swings his sword at you, but you roll under it. Use fire. You fire a ball of flame at Count Grey, who takes the blast full on to his face. He screams in agony, dropping his sword. Stab him in the chest. See how he likes it. You stab Count Grey in the chest, killing him. You look around you to see that Inigo has already killed all of the thugs. Are you okay? Inigo asks. Not really. Everyone keeps stabbing me in the chest. Hey, Rosa J! You're not actually dead, Inigo says. Not yet. Now we need to capture my doppelganger. Okay, Inigo says, let's go. Inigo runs outside and you follow him. Quick, to the carriage! Inigo shouts. Jump on the carriage and chase my doppelganger, who is driving another carriage ahead of us. Carriage chase! You run to the carriage and jump on top of it. You look ahead and see a carriage speeding away. You shrug and begin riding after it. Chase my chase evil Lucian's carriage. I'm going to call him Evil Lucian. You chase the carriage for several hours until you finally catch up with it. The driver is none other than your doppelganger, Evie. Shoot the wheels off. Shoot the carriage in the wheels. Hydrate. You fire a shot at the wheels of the carriage, hitting the right front wheel. The carriage veers off the road and into a ditch before overturning with a crash. Search the wreckage for my doppelganger, Evil Lucian. You approach the wreckage of the carriage. You peer inside and see a bloody Evil Lucian struggling to stand. Are you all right? You ask. No, Evil Lucian says. Who are you and why do you look like me? I'm you, Evil Lucian says. Are you from my future? Yes, Evil Lucian says. Is Inigo going to die? It's possible. We have to save him, you say. He'll be executed tomorrow morning. By who? Count Grey, Evolution says. What? Why? The king has declared war on the counts, and your Count Grey has vowed to burn down the kingdom. Count Grey is dead. Yes, Evolution says. I died killing him. I mean, he's not wrong. He did. He did, because I killed Count Grey and I died killing him, and then I reloaded to come back to life. And if that's future Lucian, then he would remember that, so it makes sense. He did die killing him. Are you a ghost, you ask? No, Evolution says. Good. That makes sense. So, why did you hire the Dark Brotherhood to kill me? I didn't, Evolution says, but you're here. I'm you from the future. I'm here to warn you. What? No. No. What? Warn me about what? No, he definitely did, though. Run that again, AI. We know he definitely hired the Dark Brother to kill me. I didn't, Evolution said. What? Then who did? You'll find out at the execution, Evolution says before collapsing. Right, okay. Check for a pulse. You check for a pulse and sigh with relief when you find one. Looks like I'm not dead yet, he says groggily. Tell me who... What do I even say to this man? No, I'm not healing him, because then he'll try and kill me again, and he'll probably stab me in the heart. What? I know you hired Count Grey to hire the Dark Brotherhood to kill me. Why? The jagged gift is dangerous in the hands of a man like you, he says. What's that supposed to mean, you ask? You'll find out at the execution. Evolution dies. Okay. Return or go to the execution. You enter the execution arena and see Inigo standing on a trapdoor over a large pool of acid. You see Count Grey, Dirge, Elizabeth, and the Jester Tanarak. Stop! It did say Evolution was from the future. You scream at everyone to stop. The Count turns to you, draws a blade, pointing it at Inigo's throat. Make another sound and the boy dies, he hisses. But you're dead. Oh no. Okay. Use sign language to explain that Count Grey is already dead. You indicate that Count Grey is already dead. Dirge looks shocked, Elizabeth smiles, and the Jester begins laughing. It's true, he says. I can smell him. Elizabeth approaches you. Okay, in the interests of time, I'm going to take the reins a little bit here. Elizabeth explains... No. Hang on. Right. Are you the one who is behind all of this? That's an interesting idea, Rex Flash. I'm not sure I'm going to go with that just now, because I think that might confuse the air. Ah, yes! She admits it! Yes, she says. Are you angry? That depends. Why did you do it? You ask. I had my reasons, Elizabeth says. Also, who in Oblivion are you? My name is Elizabeth. I'm Count Grey's fiancée. Fiancée, you ask? You're engaged to Count Grey? Yes, she says. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. So why did you want me dead? I didn't, Elizabeth says. It was all Dirge. Oh. Why? Who is Dirge and why does he want me dead? He's a knight. Well, a former knight. He became obsessed with my feminine charms, and when I wouldn't give in to him, he vowed to get rid of you, his rival. I have never met any of you people in my life. We're all from Storm Glen. You've lived here your entire life, you just don't remember. You think hard for a moment, something seems familiar. No, on reflection, I have no idea what you're talking about. I believe you, Elizabeth says. The Dark Brotherhood did something to your memory, but that can all be fixed. Elizabeth takes out a small, black vial. Behind you! You scream, and Elizabeth quickly turns around. As she does, Dirge charges forward, sword in hand. Elizabeth screams as Dirge drives the sword through her heart. No! Rescue Inigo. You rescue Inigo from the trapdoor, quickly carrying him out of harm's way. Elizabeth falls in, and as she hits the acid, Dirge attacks you. He slices open your throat, killing you. Let's try this again. Lord knows what the death count is at now. You race towards Inigo and quickly cut through his chains. You begin running towards the door when you feel an axe cleave through your back, splitting your chest plate in two. Heal myself. You quickly channel your magicka into your wound, sealing it shut. Let's go, you shout to Inigo, who nods. The two of you sprint forward towards the door. But we can't let Dirge get away. Who's left? There's Dirge and the Jester. They're both behind this. The Jester, I assume, is Cicero, which makes sense if this is the Dark Brotherhood. Wait. We have to stop Dirge and the Jester. You're my brother! Inigo screams. I know, but we can't leave them. Inigo shakes his head and runs back towards the fight. You follow, even though you're wounded. Throw a fireball at Dirge. Sometimes this works. You lob a fireball at Dirge, but he deflects it with his sword, sending it flying into the ceiling, which begins to collapse. Look out! Dodge the falling ceiling. I think Inigo here means a sort of figurative. What? You roll out of the way just as the ceiling collapses. Inigo is not so lucky and the ceiling collapses on him, crushing him to death. No! 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 Kill Dirge with fire as revenge. You send a gout of fire towards Dirge, which engulfs him. He screams in pain as he goes up in flames. Throw the Jester into the acid. You pick up the Jester and throw him into the acid. He screams as the acid melts his face off. Yes! Suddenly you hear a whooshing sound above you. You look up to see Inigo riding Clive through the hole in the ceiling. Come on, Inigo shouts. Let's get out of here! You grab onto Inigo and the pair of you ride out of the castle just in time to see it explode behind you. How did you escape? How did you survive? I saw you die. The AI doesn't know what to say. The end. Ta-da! We've reached the end of the story. There we go. Hang on. There we go. Credits roll. Epilogue. One year later. It's been a year since the destruction of the Dark Brotherhood. And things are getting back to normal. Share a sweet roll with Inigo in Dead Man's Drink. You walk into Dead Man's Drink and are immediately hit with the wonderful smells of food. Inigo is already sitting down and you quickly take the seat behind him. Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but I was just wondering, have you got a moment to talk? A moment of talk? Of course, young man, the waiter says. Of course, Inigo says. You take a deep breath. Would you like to go on another adventure? Inigo smiles. I thought you'd never ask. The end. Yay! It's the end of the story! Woo! Wasn't that fun? Sorry, yes, I'm getting onto the song request. I was just finishing the story. I hope you don't mind. Don't worry, no one will get their points wasted. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was really good fun. Yeah, fan art accepted of everything that happened today. I loved that. That was one of my favourite streams ever. Oh, yeah, we might do a sequel sometime. Who knows? Who knows? I won't be putting it in the mod. As I say, this was an extremely non-canon adventure. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure I fully understood the plot. And I'm not sure how Inigo survived at the end. I'll accept all your fan theories as to how Inigo survived the thing. The ceiling collapse scene. I don't know what happened there. But he did. And, you know, that's the way it worked out. Sometimes you've got to have a little bit of Deus Ex Machina, you know? Inigo, I had the strangest dream last night. You flew in on Clive after the ceiling collapsed on you. It could have been an illusion. Inigo could have travelled back in time with future Lucian to, with evil Lucian, to save his past self in a paradox. I don't know. Any of your theories warmly accepted on the Discord as to what happened there. Now, there was a Make Me Sing request for I'm Not Throwing Away My Shot from Hamilton, which I have never seen. And to be honest, I've never heard the song either. So what I can offer you is an improvised version, possibly set to the tune of Ragnar the Red. But yeah, that's the best I can offer you, I'm afraid. I hope that's okay. If that's not okay, I will very happily refund your points, or you're welcome to request a different song. Any thoughts? What would you like? What would you prefer? Oh, I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I get a scholarship to the College of Winterhold. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got lots of brains but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard. With every word I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal trying to reach my goal. My power of speech unimpeachable. Only 19 but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I have to learn to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this flame into a spark into a flame. Oh, but damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the Lucien we are meant to be. Yeah. There you go. Hope you enjoyed. I am not performing the entire song. I'm really sorry, but I'm not, because I don't have 37 hours. And I think you'll all get a bit sick of Ragnar the Red by then. But I hope that was good enough for you. I hope you consider your points well spent. If you accept, I will take those points from you, but I do appreciate that probably isn't all of it. Do you know, I'm really sorry, but despite having played with Inigo for many years, I have never heard him sing Dragon Pie. I know he sings it, I've never managed to create the conditions for him to actually sing it to me. I'm sorry, I know that's shocking. I would love to hear it. I've been trying to wait for it to happen organically in game rather than trying to force it, but I've never heard him sing it. You have to sit with him in the Bard's College, do you? Right, okay, well that will probably never happen because I never do the Bard's College storyline. So right, yes. I will try that then. I would sort of assumed it would happen at some point in the game, but no, you have to ask for him to sing it. Fair enough. Right, manage reward requests. I'll give you back your points for Dragon Pie, and I'll accept the points from Rex Flash. Oh, and Nix89 wanted timing out. Do you still want that? Sorry, I missed that when you asked for it an hour ago. But yeah. Anyway, we've got 15 minutes left of the... Oh, no, we haven't. We've got more than that. We've got 45 minutes left of the stream because I was going to go till 11:30. I have a request for a shout-out here. Shout-out from 20-year-old baby who is streaming Skyrim roleplay on their channel and would love it if anyone stopped by. So do stop by. But, I mean, maybe stay till the end of the stream here if you want. Unless I just lose my whole audience to go over there. I mean, do whatever. But, yeah. 20-year-old baby is streaming roleplay on their channel, so do stop by that later on. Oh, later tonight, not now. Right. Not trying to steal my audience. Got it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, do that. I probably won't because I will be asleep. But, yeah. So we've got 45 minutes left of the stream. What do you guys want to do with that? Joseph, how does one say Ian from Lonely Worlds? Ian. You say it as Ian. Dragon Pie, oh my, oh my. But yeah, we can do just chatting for 45 minutes if you want. Does that work? Yeah, so Ian spelt like that. There's a Scottish variant on the name which has an I in there as well. It's just an alternate spelling. So yeah. I-A-I-N for Ian in Lonely Worlds. Dio says, me have idea. I will just change the stream title to just chatting because we're not doing AI Dungeon anymore. Where's the button? Oh, here we are. Edit stream info. I'm calling this a fireside chat. Like they do for Dungeons and Dragons things. Oh, hang on. Here we go. I'm halfway through and it's wonderful so far. Well, I'm really glad you're enjoying it, Petrowin. See you, X-Flash. Oh, okay. Will this talking be included in the VOD? I'll probably include it. Yeah, I'll put all this stuff on the end. Sing Killer Queen from Queen. I will try. Again, that's a song that I sort of know a little bit of. I don't know much of it. I know the main bit, so I'll do that, and then I'll sort of improv the rest of it. Oh, I've no idea. I've no idea how any of this starting stuff goes. She keeps her Moët et Chandon in her pretty cabinet. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. A built-in remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy. At any time an invitation you can't decline. Caviar and cigarettes, well-versed in etiquette, extraordinarily nice. She's a killer queen, gunpowder and gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind anytime. I can't remember the rest of it, really. Recommended at the price, insatiable and appetite, wanna try. To avoid complications, she never kept the same address in conversation. She spoke like a baroness, met a man from China, went down to Geisha Minor. Then again, incidentally, if you're that way inclined, perfume came naturally from Paris. Naturally, for cars she couldn't care less. Fastidious and precise, she's a killer queen. Gunpowder, gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime. Drop of a hat, she's as willing as, playful as a pussycat. The momentarily out of action, temporarily out of gas, to absolutely drive you wild. Wild, she's all out to get you. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind any time. Recommended at a price, insatiable in appetite. Want to try? You want to try. There you go. That's a version of the song. Right, Valjean's soliloquy from Les Mis. Again, I don't know how well I know this. Okay, I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I know some Les Mis. I don't know any of this. I could recite all the lyrics again, like I just did for Killer Queen, but I really can't. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the lyrics, and this does not ring any bells. You're more than welcome to request a different song. You can change to One Day More, sure. Let me just sort of handle these reward requests a little bit. Right. So Yin Spirit came in first with and you wanted to change it to See You Six Glitz, See You Dio. You wanted to change to One Day More. One day more. Another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more. I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted? One day more, tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet with you my world has started. One day more, will we ever... Oh no, will... Oh, how does it go? Will we ever meet again? One day more with him not caring. How does... I was born to be with you. What a life I might have known. And I swear I will be true. They're all singing at the same time here. This is an absolute disaster. But he never saw me there. One more day before the storm. At the barricades of freedom. When our ranks begin to form. Will you take your place with me? The time is now. The day is here. One day more. One day more to revolution. We will nip it in the bud. We'll be ready for these schoolboys. They will... That's a bit rude. One day more. Watch 'em run amok, catch 'em as they fall. Never know your luck when there's a free-for-all. Here's a little dip, there a little touch. Most of them are goners, so they won't miss much. One day to a new beginning. Raise the flag of freedom high. Every man will be a king. There's a new world for the winning. Do you hear the people sing? My place is here. I fight with you. One day more. Okay, I'm done now. I'm not doing more of that. That's fine. That's a song where I tried to sing 6 different parts at once. Didn't do any of them very well. But there you go. Frankly, I should take those points from you 6 times. Because it's only fair. Okay, right. Oh, thank you so much, Pickle Witch. Okay, next request was Nuna. Let me find the lyrics. Thank you for singing along, Bard. I appreciate your backup. Have I ever written any fan fiction about video games? No, I've never written a fan fiction. Unless you count my Elder Scrolls short stories I've written for Lucian and prequels to my other mods. Oh, thanks for the bits, Miss Toasty. Right, here we go. This is Nuna's request. Beneath my cloak no one could see me in the Thalmor embassy, your dossier to find and free Delphine. The sleeping giant's a lovely inn, but Orgnar's patience wearing thin, you'd better hurry back to him, Delphine. A Delphine, 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 Delphine. I'm begging of you, please don't kill party snacks. Delphine, chicka-cha, Delphine, chicka-cha, Delphine, Delphine. I'm begging of you, please don't kill party snacks. I thought I wrote more than that. Those are the only 2 verses I wrote. That's a shame. Oh no, this didn't exist. I wrote this with Nuna the other day in the chat. In the moderated chat. Oh, I thought we wrote 3 verses. We only wrote 2. Oh, well, I'll sing it again. Beneath my cloak no one could see you in the Thalmor embassy, your dossier to find and free Delphine. Oh, the sleeping giant's a lovely inn, but Orgnar's patience wearing thin, you'd better hurry back to him, Delphine. Delphine, 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 Delphine. I'm begging of you, don't kill party snacks. Oh, I'm begging of you, don't kill party snacks. Thank you very much. See you, Words Without Rules. Really enjoyed having you here. Hope you have a great evening. Okay, I hope that will do, Nuna. Right, we've got a request from Petrawin saying whatever your favourite song is, and a request from Bard saying you said last stream you like Frank Sinatra. Pick your favourite Sinatra song and go nuts. Well, my favourite songs are by Frank Sinatra. So I could sort of kill 2 birds with one stone there, or you can have 2 Frank Sinatra songs, I don't know. You are very welcome to cover it, Yin Spirit, if you want. Oh, I've got you under my skin. Oh yeah, I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. Oh, but why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. Oh, I'd sacrifice anything come what might for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, step up, wake up to reality. Oh, but each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. Yeah. I'm afraid, Czech, I don't know Poor Unfortunate Souls. It rings a bell. I know it's from something, possibly a Disney thing, but I'm afraid I don't know what it's from. Yes, Mage Mikey, I can in fact see your messages. Hey, Ninja! great to have you here. We're only streaming for a little while longer, but it's lovely to have you for however long you can make it. And then the other one was another Frank Sinatra. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what a spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. In other words, baby, give me a platonic handshake. Oh, fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. Oh, in other words, please be true. In other words, I like you as a friend. Yeah. Right, let's just do those reward requests. I'm taking that. I'm afraid, like I say, I don't know Poor Unfortunate Souls. I'm afraid I don't know Evermore either. Sorry. If you say so, Petra. Fly me to the moon, let me go and kick its ass. I'll show off what I've learned in my moon jujitsu class. See you, 20-year-old baby. I'm sorry, Miss Toasty. I only vaguely know Black Parade. I don't really know it. Sorry. So I'll have to turn that one down. I'll give you your points back. I'll give you back both of you back your points for Poor Unfortunate Souls and for Black Parade. But Moon River I can have a crack at. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heart breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. I'm not quite sure of the tune there. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbows and I don't know how it goes. Waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Right, toss a coin to your Witcher, but it's Lucian. I'll see what I can do. When a humble bard raced right along with the Dragonborn, along came this song. From when the dragon fought a silver-tongued Daedra, his army of scamps at his hooves did they rage. They came after me with masterful deceit. They broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the Daedra's horns minced our tender meat. And so cried the Dragonborn, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your hero, O Valley of Whiterun, O Valley of Whiterun, oh. Toss a coin to your hero, O Valley of Whiterun. At the edge of Tamriel, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you and brings you to mourn. He thrust every he thrust every scamp, right back to its camp, past the Oblivion Gate, from whence it came. He wiped out your pest, got kicked in your chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale. Our champion prevailed. He beat up those Daedra, now pour him some ale. Toss a coin to your hero, O Valley of Whiterun, O Valley of Whiterun, oh. Toss a coin to your hero, a friend of humanity. That's too high for me. That's too high for me. Oh, we'll leave it there. We'll park it there. Got stabbed in the chest 15 times, but we won the game. I can confirm Joey Beatty does have an insane range that is about 15 times wider than mine. And frankly, sitting here, I cannot possibly hope to compete. But I hope I entertained you for a couple of minutes. Right, let's try another one. Manage reward requests. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. He's on the case, but ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's got a handsome face. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's gonna solve the crime. Oh yeah, ooh, Detective Lucian. Sing it! Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's gonna make the song rhyme. Reprise! Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. He's on the case. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's got a handsome face. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's gonna solve the crime. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian. Ooh, Detective Lucian's gonna make this song rhyme. Ooh, Detective Lucian. 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 Ooh, Detective Lucian is on the case. Yeah. Night time sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. And listen to the music of the night. May need a key change here. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, I've gone too low there. Softly, deftly, music shall surround you. Feel it, hear it, closing in around you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. And I'm going to skip a bit because it goes on. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night. Something like that, but not quite, and it works much better if you sing it in a better falsetto than mine and with a bunch of piano chords moving gently through the notes, but it goes da, 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 night. Only an octave higher, but yeah. Something like that. We'll let that go. The key bit was it started well. And yes, it's not going to impress anyone enough to get me on stage, but I'll take that considering it's 10 past 11 on a stream, which was about Skyrim and AI Dungeon. So, yeah. We'll take that. Hope you enjoyed. Nuna has more Phantom. I know what I want to do. Dear Andre... Oh, hang on. Where are we? Mystery after gala night. It says mystery of Soprano's flight. Mystified, baffled sureties say we are mystified. We suspect foul play. Bad news on Soprano scene. First Carlotta, now Christine. Still, at least the seats get sold. Gossip's worth its weight in gold. What a way to run a business. Spare me these unending trials. Half your cast disappears, yet the crowd still cheers. Opera. To hell with Glock and Handel, it's a scandal that'll pack 'em in the aisles. Damnable, will they all walk out? This is damnable. Andre, please don't shout, it's publicity. But the take is vast, free publicity. But we have no cast, but Andre, have you seen the queue? Oh, it seems you've got one too. Dear Andre, what a charming gala. Christine enjoyed a great success. We were hardly bereft when Carlotta left. Otherwise, the chorus was entrancing, but the dancing was a lamentable mess. Dear Furman, just a brief reminder. My salary has not been paid. Send it care of the ghost by return of post. PTO. No one likes a debtor, so it's better if my orders are obeyed. Who would have the gall to send this? Someone with a puerile brain. These are both signed OG. Who the hell is he? Opera ghost. It's really not amusing. He's abusing our position. In addition, he wants money. He's a funny sort of spectre. To expect a large retainer, nothing plainer. He is clearly quite insane. And we're going to park it there. I could go on. It has been known from this point, I can continue on and perform the entire musical. Pretty much more or less if no one stops me, but I'm going to stop there because I don't have all night and I need to breathe. Hey Stalia, welcome to the stream. And I've hydrated, thank you Savta. Yes, you joined when we're doing end of stream songs. Oh, well, no one's complaining and stopping me, fine. Where is she? No, sorry, that's not Carlotta, that's wrong. Where is she? You mean Carlotta? I mean Miss Daae. Where is she? Well, how should we know? I want an answer. I take it that you sent me this note. What's all this nonsense? Of course not. Don't look at us. She's not with you, then of course not. We're in the dark, monsieur, don't argue. Isn't this the letter you wrote? And what is it that we're meant to have written? Do not fear for Miss Di. The angel of music has her under his wing. Make no attempt to see her again. If you didn't write it, who did? Carlotta bursts in. She too has a letter. Where is he? Ah, welcome back, your precious patron. Where is he? What is it now? I have your letter, a letter which I rather resent. And did you send it? Of course not. As if he would. You didn't send it? Of course not. What's going on? You dare to tell me that this is not the letter you sent? And what is it that I meant to have sent? Your days at the Opera Populaire are numbered. Christine Daae will be singing on your behalf tonight. Be prepared for a great misfortune, should you attempt to take her place. Far too many notes for my taste, and most of them about Christine. All we've heard since we came is Miss Daae's name. Miss Daae has returned. I trust her midnight oil is well and truly burned. Where precisely is she now? I thought it best if she went home, she needed rest. May I see her? No, monsieur, she will see no one. Will she sing? Will she sing? Here, I have a note. Let me see it, please. Gentlemen, I have now sent you several notes of the most amiable nature, detailing how my theatre is to be run. You have not followed my instructions. I shall give you one last chance. Christine Daae has returned to you, and I am anxious her career should progress. In the new production of Il Muto, you will therefore cast Carlotta as the page boy, and put Miss Daae in the role of Countess. The role which Miss Daae plays calls for charm and appeal. The role of the page boy is talent, which makes my casting, in a word, ideal. I shall watch the performance from my normal seat in box 5, which will be kept empty for me. Should these demands be ignored, a disaster beyond your imagination will occur. I remain, gentlemen, your obedient servant, O.G. Christine! Whatever next? It's all a ploy to help Christine. This is insane. I know who sent this. The Vicomte, her lover. Indeed. Can you believe this? Signora! This is a joke. This changes nothing. Signora! You are a star and always will be. Signora! The man is mad. We don't take orders. Miss Daae will be playing the page boy, the silent role. Carlotta will be playing the lead. And I'll be honest, we could now launch into Prima Donna. But we won't, because I've sung for the last 15 minutes. I'm going to stop there. Sorry, there was a question back there. Sorry to interrupt your performance, but what was the primary inspo for Lucian? My primary inspiration for Lucian, to be honest, it was an idea I had while I was out on a walk, thinking about what sort of character would be funny in Skyrim, and I was kind of thinking about what would happen if I were in Skyrim, how might I react? And then I thought about making a bard sort of character and someone who wasn't brave, who was cowardly and would run from fights. Oh, hydrate, yes, sure. So it was just, there wasn't really an inspiration so much. He's very similar to me in a lot of ways. A lot of the time he does what I would do, but a lot of the time he doesn't as well. He's sort of grown into his own thing. I don't know, really. There wasn't a specific inspiration. He just sort of happened. I hope that answers your question. Anyway, guys, look, it's getting late. It is nearly 20 past 11, and I need to go to bed, because I've got to be up tomorrow for work and stuff. So, oh, hey, Tashi the Great, I'm really sorry you've just tuned in right at the end of the stream. But thank you for the love from Australia. Lots of love back to Oz from here. Yeah, I'm sorry you've missed it. But yeah, I'm going to turn in for the night, I think. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been really fun. I'll put the VOD on YouTube as soon as I possibly can. It'll take a while to process. Yeah, we miss you too, Stal, yeah. You're always welcome to jump back into the Discord whenever you want, you know. We'd love to have you back. And you're always welcome to drop by in the streams whenever you fancy. But yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all again tomorrow night for the next Lucian stream. We're working on Lucian. I'll be doing some more work on Lucian's Bone Wolf patch. That'll be at 5 p.m. BST tomorrow, or whatever time that is in EST. You'll have to stick it into Google. But it's the normal Thursday stream tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And for those of you who don't know watching the stream, I know most of you are heading off now, but I have written a book, which I've got here somewhere. Here it is. Just in case you didn't know, I have a book here. It's called Lonely Worlds. I wrote it. It's available on Amazon. There's a link underneath this stream where you can get it if you click on the picture of it underneath. I set the price as low as Amazon will possibly let me set it, so you know you can give it a try if you want. There's got some good reviews on Amazon from other people who've tried it and enjoy it. So you know, if any of you fancy buying it at some point, I would massively appreciate that because it really helps me out. But if you don't want to, don't. You know, totally up to you guys. But here it is. It's there. I really love it if you could check it out. But anyway, that's the plug. I'm done now, so I'm going to head off. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again really soon. Bye-bye.